Hey everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. Guys, it is time for a Kroger updated must-do deals video. Now this runs from Wednesday, July the 9th and goes through Tuesday the 15th of 2025. Today, as I am making this video, it is Thursday, July the 10th, so just day 2 of this particular sale week. It is week 1 of our buy 3 or more, save $2 each mega sale. It's day 2 of our spend 15, save 5 instantly personal care promotion that's going on. And of course, day 2 of the weekly digitals for this particular week. I have a ton of new deals for you that we want to talk about before we jump into the weekend. So let's get into this. Before we do, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I make, and let's go. All right, let's check out the mega sale first. So we do have to put together deals of 3 different items together. You don't have to buy the same item. You can mix and match, but once you hit that minimum of 3 items, it doesn't matter if you buy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it might be. $2 per item comes off at checkout. That's just a sale price, so we can pair it with coupons. They can be manufacturer or what is the other one? Manufacturer or store coupons. Sorry, guys, that left my brain there for a second. They can be in the form of digital coupons, printable coupons, insert coupons, mailer coupons, Peely coupons, tear pad coupon, however you get your manufacturer or store coupons. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps like Ibotta and Fetch. Those are my favorite too, but there's a bunch of other ones like Shopkick, Swagbucks, Merryfield, Checkout 51. If you need any of those, sign up today. Use my referral codes. They're linked in the description box below. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also helps you to get some sort of extra savings in the process. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so the first deal I want to show you is, I don't know if this is a great deal or not, but I'm going to show it to you. The Maxwell House ground coffee, 38.2 ounce. It's regularly priced at $18.99. It's on sale for $16.99, and it's part of the mega sale. So it's going to be $14.99 each, and that is the final cost. Like I said, I don't know if this is the best deal, but I had a comment left by Emily that said, show me some Maxwell House coffee on the mega sale because I need to restock. So that's what I did. All right, Emily, here you go. You let me know. Is this a good deal, Emily? I'm not a big coffee drinker. I do pay attention because I do shop for my dad, who is a big coffee drinker, but we tend to just go with the cheapest weekly digital deals on coffees that I can find. So this one I'm like, that seems kind of high, but it is a huge 38.2 ounce. So there you go, Emily. I did show you. Let me know how you feel about this. All right, so this deal is super exciting because my daughter, Gabby, loves these Pringle Mingles. And I think it was last summer about this time. It was a brand new product. We had Ibotta rebates. We had a sale. We were getting them for like ridiculously cheap. I stocked up, had a bunch of them, and she was loving them. And then I have not bought them since. And she's asked me multiple times to buy them for her because she really likes them. But I didn't want to pay like $4 or $5 for it's kind of a small bag, but 99 cents, heck yeah. I'm going to be stocking up all 5 of my Ibotta rebates, and when it reloads, I'm going to go back and do it again. So Pringles Mingles puffed snacks are regularly priced at $4.29. They are on sale for $3.99, but because they're part of this $2 off mega sale, it's $1.99 per bag. You're going to pay that out of pocket, and then you can submit to Ibotta for $1 back on one up to 5 times, and that's going to leave you at 99 cents per bag. I can do this for her, and she's going to absolutely love me for it. Her birthday was just last week, so I'm like, late birthday present here. I'm going to act like I'm the great mom here, but yeah, there you go. All right, another deal I think is a worthy deal is the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, 4 to 10 count. I actually like to get the 10 count. They're like the double sausage biscuits there. They're regularly priced at $7.99. They're on sale for $6.99, but with the $2 off, it makes it very reasonable at $4.99 each. If you're getting a 4 count, it's like $1.25 per sandwich, which is not a terrible deal at all. But that's the final cost. I don't know. I just thought this was a pretty decent deal. We sometimes see these on Weekly Digital for slightly better per product, but yeah, this is a pretty good one without being Weekly Digital. Another one of the deals I think is just a decent deal is the Blue Diamond almonds. It's a 16-ounce bag, so it's a very large bag. It's regularly priced at $8.99, so it's a little high. And then we have a sale price of $6.99, so $2 off, and another $2 off with the mega sale at $4.99. So now for $5, you're getting something that was $9. I think it's a pretty good deal without any extra coupons needed. I try to throw in some of these deals I just think are good deals for those of you out there that are just looking for things like this. $4.99 for a bag, I'll take it. All right, so another one I wanted to show you as is the Kleenex facial tissue 4 count. These are regularly priced at $7.49. They're a part of the mega sale for $5.49. Okay, and that's it. It's $5.49 each, or roughly $1.37 per box. And I know many of you don't want to necessarily think about purchasing your school supplies, but one of the number one things on the school supply list is Kleenex tissue or facial tissue, and the teachers will go through it. And if you know anything about elementary school, generally I get an email halfway through the year saying we are on our last box. Can people donate? Now I will say we have better deals, especially with the buy two save 10 sale that we just had, like the last sale we had, where you're getting 6 packs. It equals out to be $1 per box, but this one's a pretty decent deal. Now this again is a 4 pack with 60 counts. So I did a comparison for you. The Kleenex 4 count, or sorry, the Kleenex 60 count tissue box by itself is $1.99. So obviously this beats that price, but it also beats the Kroger price. That's the same kind of deal with $1.89. So if you wanted to stock up on tissue this way, this is one way to do it. All right, we're going to move into the spend 15, save 5 instantly sale on personal care items, which it also included baby items and I think it's included some pet things. Anyway, it was kind of an odd combination of items here. Now, it does run July 9th through the 15th, according to that right there. But that is just week one. We'll see this for the next 2 weeks with the mega sale as well. I did a whole dedicated video to just this yesterday. So there is the main video with the mega sale deals and everything, and then there's a separate video with all of these different promotions. Go check out that video too. Most people watch the first video, and then some people watch the second video. And there's a lot of deals in there that you don't want to miss out on. So go check that out to get all of those. But let me show you another scenario to add to the list of scenarios to get. All right, so we already talked about the Dove body wash yesterday, but I'm adding it with a new item that I noticed. Now, the big razors vary anywhere on sale price from like $4.29 all the way to $7.29. And yes, I did pick one of the higher priced razors, so you can definitely get these a slightly cheaper. Like especially, there's a bunch of $6.99 razors with this $2 coupon that are working. The problem was I was slightly under by 2 cents underneath that $15 threshold to make this deal work. So I picked the most expensive one, the Big Flex 5 sensitive men's razor, to pair with the Dove body wash deal. So it would be $7.99 on sale plus $7.29 on sale to equal a total of $15.28, because I wanted to hit that minimum $15. Okay, so $5 comes off instantly when you spend $15. Plus we have the 3 off 1 digital coupon for the Dove, and we have the 2 off digital coupon for the Bic. So that's a total of $10 off from that total price there, down to $5.28. Plus we have a fetch rebate for 2,000 points back on 1 for the body wash. So you get 2,000 points back there, or $2 back, and leaving your final cost at $3.28 total, or $1.64 each. So definitely a really good deal. And what I like about this deal is that it's a very low out of pocket. I don't like to pay a ton of money, and even though I know I'm going to get it back from the rebates, it's still coming out of my bank account, and you have to do all the things. So I do prefer this type of deal. Plus you're getting a pretty decent body wash and some razors. I think it's a good one. So we're going to move into some Kroger deals. I do have a few for you. Usually I feel like it's a longer list, but on day 2 of the wheat sale week, but we still have quite a few that we need to talk about. So let's jump on into this. All right, so I did want to give a shout out and thank you to Lindsay Smith, who posted this on my Facebook page yesterday. This is a bit of the G word deal. So we have a coupon that is not intended for a specific product attaching to a specific product. So anyway, it now I can tell you. I have not done this deal. It could just not work, or it could work. Sometimes it does work. So anyway, if you wanted to fight it later on, you might not be able to. You might just have to say, oops, I messed up and bought the wrong thing. Anyway, we have the Oreo Mega Stuffed Cookies here. It has to be that specific deal. They're regularly priced at $4.99. They're on sale for $4.79. And we have this 2-off-1 glitch deal that's going on. I don't know. I'm probably not going to grab it because it's still $2.79. It's not super cheap, but there you go. It is like a family sized. It looks like a big giant thing of Oreos. If you're really wanting a big thing of Oreos for $2.79, you can see if it works. But if it doesn't work, you're probably going to go to customer service and they're going to be like, yeah, I'm not fixing that. That's not what that coupon's for. So it is a gamble that it will work. But thank you, Lindsay, for posting it so we know about it. Next deal we have is the Red Baron Stuffed Crust Pizza. All right, so these are regularly priced at $9.49. I love me some stuffed crust pizza, and I love Red Baron pizza, but I've not had it together. So I'm really, really excited about this particular deal. They are on sale for buy one, get one, because I'm going to be honest, I am not going to pay almost $10 for a frozen pizza. There's zero way I'm going to do that. I can go to Little Caesars and buy a really good pizza already cooked for me that I don't have to do much for. So that's my limit there. However, when it's buy one, get one, it's automatically 50% off. A little bit more. Hey, let's try it out. So $9.49 out of pocket for 2 pizzas, and we have an Ibotta rebate for 50 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times. We'll get another $1 back there for getting 2 pizzas, making the final cost $8.49 total, or $4.25 per pizza. And that is a much more reasonable amount. I generally do not like to grab frozen pizza for more than $5. It needs to be cheaper than that. It has to be some pretty amazing pizza for me to spend over $5, but $4.25 each is a pretty good deal. Oh, and shout out and thank you to Edith. So Edith is the one that left us this particular deal. We greatly appreciate you, Edith. So thank you so much. Next deal I have for you is the International Delight Coffee Creamer. It's a 32 ounce. It's regularly priced at $4.29. It is on sale for $3.50 each, so pay that out of pocket. And then Ibotta has a rebate for 60 cents back on one, and that's a limit of 5 times. So now the final cost is $2.90 each. Also, since we're talking about coffee, let's go with the next one here. I think Frankie actually gave me this deal, but I couldn't find the comment to post it. So Frankie and I talk a lot, so he might have just told me about it, and I remember it. Anyway, Dunkin' Cold Foam Coffee Creamers, regularly priced at $5.99. We have a 2-off-1 digital coupon, so we'll use that digital coupon, and it will pay $3.99 out of pocket. Then we have an Ibotta rebate for 75 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times, so now the final cost is $3.24 for this creamer. So there's a couple of coffee creamer deals for you. All right, we're going to move into our 5-time weekly digital deals. I have quite a few matchups, surprisingly, on day 2. Usually I hit them all on day 1, and then I just kind of have, let's highlight a few of these deals. We have quite a few matchups. I remember these are digital coupons. You have to go to your account, download them into your, from your app or your account, however you want to do it. And then when you go to the store, you can grab up to 5 of them. They're just store coupons. We can pair manufacturer coupons with them, and we can pair rebate apps with them. So that's when we get these really sweet deals. So let's get into this one. All right, guys, so I do want to show you this deal. I had a couple of you leave me comments about this matchup. Ideally, it should be 49 cents per toothpaste, but there is a bit of a snag with this digital coupon. So let me show you the deal first. So if you grab 2 of the Colgate toothpaste, they're regularly priced at $4.29. They're on sale for $3.99 each, but they're going to be $1.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. There's also a 3-off-2 digital coupon to pair with it. As far as I know, it's not able to, you can't clip it as a Kroger cashback. I looked and it didn't look like you could. Check your account, see if you have that option. If that's the case, that may solve the problem. So what it should be after the 3-off-2 digital coupon is just 98 cents total, or 49 cents each. But the problem is the way the system works with Kroger, the 3-off-2 comes off of the first toothpaste. So the whole $3 will come off the first toothpaste. Well, that will kick it out of mega sale. So it'll come off the $3.99. So one will ring up as 99 cents and the other one will ring up as $1.99 as a weekly digital. So when you put that together, it is $2.98 total, or $1.49 per toothpaste, which is way too high for toothpaste. I wouldn't pay that. No. So it should be 98 cents total, or 49 cents each. Now, there's a couple things you can do. You can try to talk to your cashier and see if they'll fix it. It's probably going to be way too confusing for them. So you might want to go to customer service, show them what happened, or just go home, pay for the full $2.98, and then go home and submit it through Kroger.com, talk to somebody, start a message and get that $2 back there. So, because it's a whole $2 you're losing out on there. So anyway, I don't love this deal anyway. I don't like to fight with Kroger, and I think I can do better at getting it completely free at a Walgreens or a CVS, any type of drugstore. You can usually get toothpaste for free or make money on. So I'm going to skip this deal anyway, but I did want to make this available for anybody that was interested in it and explain what's happening. I do want to give a shout out and thank you to the two people that left the comments, Lynette on the Facebook page and Melissa. One thing that Lynette said is that it was also part of the 5 off 15. When I went to look, it wasn't. So I don't know if maybe it was that morning when you posted and then they eventually figured it out and took it off. So just be cautious of that too, that's not part of the 5 off 15 anymore if it was at one point in time. So anyway, there you go. Thank you guys for both commenting, but there is a bit of a snag with this particular deal. All right, the next deal we have is the Post cereal deal. So these are regularly priced at $3.99. They're on sale for $2.49, but they're $1.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. I actually think that's a pretty decent deal for Post. We don't see a lot of good deals for Post cereal. Now check this out. There's this bonus rewards coupon for 2 off 4, and it's for on any cereal. It includes the General Mills cereals. It includes the Kellogg cereals. If you do have it clipped and you happen to purchase other cereals too, it may attach to something else. So just, watch out for that. Now, again, with the way this one works, it actually I think it's a store coupon. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this is going to work exactly the way it is because it's a bonus rewards coupon. It's not a traditional manufacturer coupon. So it's another store coupon. It generally wouldn't work 2 store coupons, but because of the kind of coupon it is, I think it would work, but I don't know if it would kick one of the cereals out of mega sales. So again, this is one of those, or not mega sale, weekly digital. We need to look at this a little bit closer. If you happen to do this deal, please let me know in the comments how this turns out. But anyway, ideally it should be $3.96 total or 99 cents per box, which would be amazing, but it could kick one off of the weekly digital and make one box 49 cents and the other boxes $1.49, and that would change your math slightly there, but it wouldn't be quite as bad as the toothpaste deal. So anyway, there's another option for you. And I can't believe I missed this deal, but Freschetta Garlic Duo Pizza is a part of the Freschetta weekly digital deal. These are regularly priced at $6.49. They're on sale for $4.99, but they're $3.99 each with the weekly digital coupon. There's a bunch of different Freschetta varieties of pizza, but you want to buy the garlic duo ones. So you'll pay $3.99 out of pocket. And then Ibotta has a rebate for the garlic duo for 50 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times. And now the final cost of this pizza is $3.49 each. So last time this was a deal, I meant to grab it. I wanted to try it out and then I forgot to do it. So I'm kind of excited that I get another opportunity to try this. Hopefully it's good. If anybody's tried it, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Here's one that I wanted to show you. I know, again, part of me is like, stop it, school supplies, I'm not ready. But to be honest with you, I do know some people actually start school like the beginning of August. When my husband worked in Central Kentucky, he actually started the very first week of August. So some of you are not that far away from school starting. So let's go ahead and get into a few of the school supplies deals. This week, we do have the Expo Dry Erase Starter Set, which includes 4 Expo markers. It has the eraser and it does have the spray to help clean off the board. These are regularly priced at $8.29. They're on sale for $6.99, but they're just $4.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Honestly, a lot of times teachers are asking for Expo markers to begin with, and so now you're going to add a little extra into it to help them out. I actually really love this deal. I did some comparison. I wanted to look up what Expo markers cost just a 4-pack, and the 4-pack itself is on sale for $4.79 at Kroger, but regularly priced at $5.49. And so for 20 cents more, you get the same 4 markers plus you get the eraser and the spray. So it's a really, really sweet deal here. I highly recommend throw this into, and even if the teachers don't ask for expo markers, they can always use them. So throw it in there anyway. If you can afford it and you want to help out a teacher, just do it. All right, guys, we're going to move into the question of the day. I didn't do comments or a shout out. I apologize. It's just I'm slacking. It's summer. I'm already having a hard time getting these out when I want to get them out. I usually like to have videos out at 8 a.m. and I'm having trouble getting up. So then I'm rushing the video and all that stuff. So anyway, I do have a question of the day. Since we are talking school supplies, don't come at me, but the question is favorite school supplies. So if you are, can remember back to the days when you were in school, what was the school supply you couldn't wait to go get? Anymore, like my daughter's elementary school, the only thing they have to buy for themselves is a backpack and headphones, and that's it. And so we don't get to go school supply shopping, which really stinks. The school covers it all, but they charge us fees so they can buy all the school supplies for us. And in one way, that's kind of nice. Another way, I was like, I like to pick out the school supplies. One thing I did have a problem with slightly before they started doing this was like a COVID thing that they started doing the school supplies for us. But anyway, before COVID, we would have a supply list. Is they would you'd have to pick out all these supplies, but then it would go into a big heap, and the kids didn't get to keep what they picked out, and that was always a bummer because sometimes I'd pick out these cute like folders for them or notebooks, and then they wouldn't even get to keep them. They would have to go into the pot, and they would just get what they get, and I hated that. So anyway, I always loved to go shopping. One of my favorite things, because I'm born in the early 80s. And so I was a late 80s, early 90s elementary school kid. One of my favorite things was getting the Lisa Frank school supplies. So really like the notebooks, the folders, things like that. I love to pick them out. I was always so excited. If you could get like a Trapper Keeper too. Remember the Trapper Keepers? It was a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. Oh my goodness, you were so cool. So that was me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite school supply was, picking it up as a kid, or maybe your kid's favorite school supply, or whatever it could be that you were looking forward to getting every single year. So that there we go. I don't know if that's a good question or if you're going to resent me for talking school supplies in the beginning of July, but let me know in the comments what your favorite school supply was. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, leave me a comment that I can give you a shout out tomorrow for, because I feel like I messed up and I missed the opportunity to shout out a bunch of people today. So anyway, leave me a comment and I will try to make a shout out list to all of you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.